evening everyone. Here I am Rabia Basar, the student of Alia University, second year civil. Today I discuss about the basic concept of timber. Timber. Timber is generally obtained from the trunk of a tree. There are many varieties of timber trees available all over the world. Timber forests occupy about one-fifth of the world land surface. Timber. Wood used for engineering activities may be termed as timber. Tree. It can be classified into three distinct components: crown, trunk, roots. This is the picture of tree. Structure of tree: hardwood, pitch, inner bark, cambium layer, outer bark, sapwood, medullary ridge. Components: pitch. It is the central, most dark portion of the tree. It varies in shape and size depending on the type of tree. It does not take any active part in the growth of the tree. Hardwood. It is outer layer surrounding the pitch. It is dark in color, which indicates the dead portion of the tree. It impacts strength and rigidity to the tree. Sapwood. The outer layer between hardwood and cambium layer constitutes the sapwood. It is light in color and takes active part in the growth of the tree. It's not responsible for any strength to the tree. Cambium layer. A thin layer of sapwood in between the sap and inner bark is referred as cambium layer. It indicates the portion of the sap which is yet to be converted into sapwood. It should not be exposed to external atmosphere. Medullary ridge. These are thin radial fibers extending from the pitch up to the cambium layer, holding annual rings of the hardwood and sapwood in position. They impart strength to it. Bark. The outer protective layer protecting cambium layer of the tree. Bark. Classification of trees: exogenous trees, endogenous trees. Exogenous trees classified to two classification: conifer, deciduous. Exogenous trees: the tree which grow outward and increase in bulk by the formation of successive annual rings are known as exogenous trees. Endogenous trees: the tree which grow inward or endward in a longitudinal fibrous mass are known as endogenous trees. Exogenous trees: these trees increase in bulk in outward direction. These trees can be classified as conifer, deciduous, conifer. Conifer, they bear cone-shaped fruits. They never shed their leaves before the new ones are grown. They are also known as evergreen trees. They possess distinct annual rings and indistinct medullary ridge. Wood obtained from these trees are soft, weak, light weighted and color. Conifer example: cheer. This is a cheer tree. Deodar, picture of deodar tree. Pine, this is the pine tree. Conifer example, cheat, deodar, pine, fir, etc. Deciduous tree. These trees are also termed as broadleaf trees. They shed their leaves in autumn, which again grow back in spring. This tree possesses indistinct annual rings and distinct medullary ridge. Wood often in dark in color, heavy weight, strong and hard. Example babul, mahogany, oak, sal, etc. This is babul, mahogany tree, oak tree, teak, sal tree. Endogenous tree. They grow in bulk inward direction, possess fibrous mass along their longitudinal direction. Example bamboo, can, palm. Processing of timber. It can be carried out in four sequential steps: felling of tree, seasoning of timber, conversion of timber, preservation of timber, felling of timber. The process of cutting down of trees is called felling of timber. It should be done at appropriate age. When trees has attained certain age of maturity, at about age of 50 to 100 years of age, all type trees should be cut in a way that maximum amount of timber can be obtained. Should be done in suitable season when sapwood is at rest. Hilly areas winter season, plain areas summer season, seasoning of timber. A newly filled tree nearly contains more than 50% of water by its dry weight. It is needed to dry before using it so there is no shrinkage or warping of timber. Seasoning is done to remove sap and moisture present in timber. Advantage of seasoning of timber: can be used as fuel, less weight while transportation, increase hardness, strength and toughness of timber, maintains shape and size, reduce changes to cracks, shrink, more resistance from attack of fungi and insects, more workable. Seasoning can be done naturally or artificially. Natural seasoning, as it has no control over drying process, uneven drying may take place, resistant to shrinkage, twisting and warping in reduced up to lesser extent. Time required is more, no control over humidity and temperature. Artificial method: boiling, salts, electrical seasoning. Clean seasoning done in air tight chamber in which temperature and humidity is in full control. The quality of seasoned timber is found to be uniform. Temperature 35 to 38 degrees Celsius. Water seasoning. Conversion of timber. The process of converting timber is required shape and size. Few methods of conversion of timber: ordinary hewing, most easy and quickest method. also called flat or slab sawing. Saw cards are made tangentially to the anvil rings, most economical and minimum wastage method. This is the picture of ordinary sewing. Quarter sewing. Saw cards are made at right angles to each other. It is adopted for woods with indistinct medullary rows. Quarter sewing. This is the picture of quarter sewing. Tangential sewing. Saw cards after made tangential to annual rings and meet at right angles, adopted for sections with distinct annual rings. Sections often are weak as medullary rays are disturbed. Tangential sewing. This is a picture of tangential sewing. Rooftop radial sewing. Saw cards are made in radial direction. Sections often are strongest among all type of sewing, but wastage is maximum in this type of sewing. Preservation of timber. It is done to increase the life of timber to make it more resistant against the attack of insects, fungi, etc. As treatment, increase resistant against white ants. It is a mixture of arsenic pentoxide, copper sulfate, and potassium dichromate. Solignum paints increase resistance against white ants. Also various color can be added with it. Oil paints. It increases durability and resistance against action of water. Coal tar. It increases durability and resistance against action of water and fire, but has unpleasant smell. Chemical salt. Copper sulfate, zinc chloride, sodium chlorate, mercury chloride. Creosote oil, also known as Bethel's process, obtained from distillation of tar, almost doubles the life of timber. Cerebral process. It is used to increase the resistance against fire by applying the solution of sodium silicate. It can also be done using borax and sodium arsenic. Some application use of timber. Tree wood. Shipbuilding, superior quality furniture, shawl, railway sleepers, durable underwater bridge, etc. Mango, cheap furniture, packing boxes, ships, cabinets, toys, etc. Mahogany board, musical, musical instruments, etc. Bamboo, decoration purpose, scaffolding, temporary bridges, paper route, window blinds, fishing rods, ladders, carving, etc. Sesame wooden molds. Thank you for watching the video.